wanted to be drawn under here. Oh God, I don't like it here. Kelly was drawn, wanted to be drawn under here. Oh God, I don't like it here. Not demonic, like pagan rituals or something. Not demonic, like pagan rituals or something. Where's the lights? Where's the lights?
The guy who's in front here is fun to talk about. The guy who's in front here is fun to talk about.
One of them's called Sarah.
Is it?
It's Kelly. One of them's called Sarah.
Is it?
It's Kelly. You can tell me your other name. You can tell me your other name. That's why he keeps pointing to his hat or his head. That's why he keeps pointing to his hat or his head. Want to speak to us, please? Want to speak to us, please? Just touch me arm then.
No.
That's the second time I felt that.
What was that from last?
Just touch me arm then.
No.
That's the second time I felt that.
What was that from last?
Would you want to speak to Vicky? Did anyone hear a groan there?
Yeah, I heard that.
Would you want to speak to Vicky? Did anyone hear a groan there?
Yeah, I heard that.
Come forward and speak to us. Come forward and speak to us. You picked him up yet, Paul?
Oh.
You picked him up yet, Paul?
Oh.
They go in that bit, but they won't come in here because they're not allowed in here. They go in that bit, but they won't come in here because they're not allowed in here. Where did you go from there? Can you remember? Where did you go from there? Can you remember? What is that? What is that? The person I'm picking up on, it's a man, and he keeps saying my name.
Fran.
Fran. Is your name Fran? His name's Frank. Frank. Hello, Frank. Are you related to anybody in this room?
If you're related to somebody in this room, Frank, can you move one of these devices?
Anybody in this room know somebody who's passed over called Frank?
My dad was Frank.
Okay.
Don't give too much, just in case.
What's your name? Sorry, can't remember.
Vicky.
So, Frank, do you want to speak to Vicky? Did anybody hear a groan then?
Yeah, I heard that.
Did, yeah.
Yeah, that's your dad, letting you know he's here. What is making me feel really quickly is like he's getting like a heaviness in his chest. So I don't know what.
Simple yes, yeah, no answers, by the way.
He's getting a really bad heaviness in his chest.
Okay.
But that wasn't what took him. It was related to a heaviness in his chest, and that's all he's telling me. So I don't really can take that yes or no. And there's also there's two. So there's either, say that again. So you've either lost a sibling, or there's two of them already passed over.
I've lost 2 siblings.
Okay.
So it's definitely Frank and.
You've also recently what is that? There's something to do with a plant, something you planted in your garden that reminds you of your dad, or there's something that you got from your dad that you planted in your garden. I don't know what this is.
So just have a simple, just yeah, no. Don't give a.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. See, I'm not supposed to understand any of this. He's just
Yeah.
passing me little messages on.
Okay.
And there's flick on the ear. Who's felt the flick on the ear? There's a little dog as well quickly coming in that's passed over. It either belonged to you or your dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And by the way, for the audio, Fran's never met this lady before.
And what is making me feel is that there was some sort of, I know this is natural, that I know there's a sadness when anybody passes over, but there's a sadness around it because nobody was really expecting it, even though he'd been quite ill, nobody was really expecting it when he actually passed.
That's right.
And he's talking about his socks. So I don't know whether he had trouble getting his socks on or he had some problem with his socks. Whether he always had hot socks or I don't know what this is, but he's laughing about it. And what was wrong with his finger? He had something wrong with his little finger.
I don't know.
Just remember I said that.
That's something she can look up later on. At his finger.
And I think it's his right little finger. Oh, was that where he wore his wedding band because he wouldn't fit on his other fingers? Just have a think about that. You don't have to sort of remember it now. There's a ring on his little finger on his right hand.
Okay.
That he's showing me. So I don't know whether you kept it or somebody else in the family's got it now, or there's a grandson, or I don't know what this is, but there's
He didn't have a wedding band.
But I don't know what is a ring on his little finger.
I don't know what that means.
Right. Just remember I said it because he wouldn't have brought it forward unless it was important.
Okay.
So there's a grandson.
Okay.
And what is making me feel that he was either...
Oh, have you got a microphone on that audio? Mm-hmm. I'm hoping that's going to pick it up. Somebody just said I'm here, but it was really close.
It was
definitely I'm here, but it was, I don't know. Hoping that mother got
so
on.
Before I forget this, so the grandson is either following in the path of your dad, or is doing something similar to your dad, and your dad wants to acknowledge that he's aware of this.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. He's going now.